Good evening, dear viewers, and so it's good to have you here. If you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, and you are going to get a broader information about how you could be successful in your bench sales career. Okay, so here I'm going to discuss with you about uh, more of a pattern that how that is affecting your day-to-day work and what is that we should be doing at this point of time, and so that you could decide whether it's a good opportunity for you or not. So all right, so give me a comment if you're watching live, if you are able to hear me, if you're able to see me properly, so that I can adjust my mic and camera according to that. All right, and yes, so here in this discussion, we are going to discuss more of you know from individual point of view, matlab junior, senior, and manager also. Okay, I'm going to share my perspective, and so that you can take which works for you. Okay, hey Abhilash, wonderful to have you here. Now you may be writing comments here as and when I'll read it and I'll answer from there as well. So don't be panic or don't be stressed if I do not read and say anything. All right, very good. Now, if you are someone who is currently working in this US staffing industry and as a bench sales recruiter, at this point of time in the current moment, you might be hearing people saying that market is low and there is not much success in bench sales. Market was good earlier, now things are going worse. Well, let me add my point here. Okay, so there was not always good or bad, because you know it is currently what is that happening after 2023 is the market is correcting itself, people. Okay, the market is correcting in the sense, if you see, after right after the pandemic, everything went into remote. अब जैसे ही रिमोट पोजीशन से आगे बढ़ ही रहे थे हम लोग, then came in this AI automation thing came in, right? Now अब क्या हुआ, companies are started relying on people डिपेंडिंग ऑन देयर ओन रूल्स, राइट? अब खुद का कंपनी अपना जैसे भी रूल बना सकते हैं, दे वांट टू हायर फ्रॉम एनी पॉइंट ऑफ फ्रॉम एनीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड, and they can give whatever the money. It's an individual choice. So why it felt like that? Because recruiting is such an industry, इसका ना कोई स्टैंडर्ड रूल है, इसका ना कोई स्टैंडर्ड है, ना कुछ गवर्नेंस बॉडी है इसके लिए. Am I right or wrong? Put that in the comment box if you're watching it right. Recruiting is, we can add recruiting also, US staffing और recruiting. अब document में HR policies, ये policies, वो policies हो सकता है, but there is no governing body that how a company, how a client should behave or do. And that is the reason we call this as an industry, but we really don't have control on anybody else and anything else. Do you agree, people? Put that in the comment box if you're watching replay. All right, so here let me read some comments till the time you can reply me back. Hey Ankit, sir, how to become a successful in US IT recruitment? Yes, we are going to discuss about that as well. Abhilash says, I'm senior resource manager in one US staffing company. We purely working on bench sales. All right, so I'm going to give you inputs, so if anything is good or bad, that you need to decide. Okay, oh, I think it has some screen sharing option also. I didn't know that. All right, I'll use next time. Let me see if it how it is working here. I'm testing it here. Oh, okay, it has a screen sharing option. Next time I'm going to use that, so that will be helpful for you people. All right, so now some government body, when it is not there, what is that happening is everybody started playing their different ways. Now remote role, AI automation, then what happened? These tariff things, if you might have heard. अब यूएस गवर्नमेंट ने टैरिफ बढ़ा दिया है, सॉरी टैरिफ एंड इंटरेस्ट रेट्स फॉर देयर लोन्स. नाउ देन व्हाट हैपेंड? Clients started using less of the services, and whatever they wanted to use their own resources, and they did not want to depend on more because यहाँ पे तो because of the interest rates they want to save that money. Everything started affecting everything. That's how the situation become. Now अब ये है कि अब ट्रम्प का एक नया रोल H1B on the H1B, right? And people are scared about leaving US, और फिर अगर कुछ amendment के लिए जा रहे हैं या तो फिर visa extension. So many we are seeing the things. Now within this situation, do we have any control on this? That is the question. अब कुछ भी होने दो. Do we have, as a business owner, as a CEO, coming down, manager, senior recruiter, हम कुछ कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं क्या ये चीज को, जो something that is happening beyond what is happening, right, in the market? We do not, and we cannot. And can we focus on how things and what we are doing? Obviously we can do that. Now that's what we are going to discuss. All right, layer by layer, I'll explain to you so that you will understand what exactly you might have to do. And I'll get to the manager level as well, so you will know अब करना तो है तो क्या करना है, ठीक है? And I'll be adding Hindi and English here, and hopefully it is okay for you people. So first thing here is US staffing industry. You work in recruiting or you work in bench sales. Either way, it is beneficial. अब मुझे अगर पूछा जाए तो this is what I'm going to tell people. You can contradict, you can start fighting with me. Why? Someone who has good communication skills and that person doesn't have any coding skills, and the person who can't work in the field, अब ऐसे वाले इंसान के लिए, for that kind of human individual sitting in a corporate office within the AC, must pushback chair, weekly 5 days work, salary plus incentives. Now tell me some other industry where people get 5 days work and incentives like US staffing, which is nothing less than the dollar thing that what we can, if we have to compare. And again, आई एम टॉकिंग ओवरऑल. आप कह सकते हो सर मेरे कंपनी तो ज्यादा पैसे नहीं दे रहे हैं, मुझे काम करने के लिए बोल रहे हैं सैटरडे के लिए. आई एम नॉट जनरलाइजिंग. ओवरऑल इंडस्ट्री अगर बात करते हैं तो दिस इज व्हाट द गुड थिंग. नाउ यू माइट बी थिंकिंग सर इट इज चैलेंजिंग, टारगेट बेस्ड हायरिंग फायरिंग हो सकता है इस इंडस्ट्री में. एब्सोल्युटली, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम कमिंग इनटू. दिस इज टारगेट बेस्ड, एब्सोल्युटली. If you ask me, sir, target based hai, to how am I going to survive? Now tell me one thing, that why company hired you? अब वो तो ट्रस्ट तो खोल के तो नहीं बैठे हैं ना वो लोग, that they have a lot of money and they just wanted to pay to you or somebody else who will work and stay in the night and just go home. Something, and this is something is going to be a wow moment for you people. Anything that is a career for us as an employee, anything that we feel that this is my career, this is my job, for company owners, for the investors, that is a business. You see that? हमारे लिए वो जिंदगी है, उनके लिए वो व्यापार है. So we need to understand one thing, that whatever we feel that मेरा जॉब है, मेरा टाइटल है, मैंने ये अचीव किया, मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल प्लेयर आई एम दैट, क्या है, आई एम बेस्ट परफॉर्मर, कुछ भी हो जाने दो, दैट विल हेल्प यू टू कीप योर सेल्फ हैप्पी फॉर अ मोमेंट. वहां पे क्या है भाई, धंधा. अपना धंधा कैसे चल रहा है, कितना पैसा बनाया हमने? यस और नो, पुट दैट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स पीपल, इफ यू आर वाचिंग मी लाइव. अपना धंधा कैसा चल रहा है, राइट? दैट्स व्हाट इट इज. You have to come out of that job, career, future, that wala shell and start thinking कि business कैसे चलता है, धंधा कैसे चलता है, किसी ने पैसा invest किया है आप पे and you are liable for the ROI. What is ROI? Return on investment. अब अगर एक बंदे पे हमने 10 लाख लगाया सालाना, तो उससे मुझे कितना मुनाफा मिल रहा है? That's what it is, right? If I'm investing 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, how much that person is making for me? When money just keeps on draining from the management's pocket, and if anybody, the employee doesn't make, create any value, तो pressure तो आएगा ही आएगा. Now you understand why few people be scared of this industry? The first reason why majority of the bench sales people get scared, because they are not trained professionally to become a salesperson in bench marketing. Understand? Now there is an old school method. Seniors say, or the managers, whoever is there, they might have prepared it. They just go about bench sales, how to apply technologies, visas, rates, and whatever the few things. But it is not a skill sharing that will help the recruiter, the bench sales, but it is the strategies sharing that is going to help a bench sales. Okay, note it down if you have a pen and paper. It's the strategy if you teach your team member that how it will be done, how a problem will be, you know, faced with this strategy. ये चीज अगर आप सिखाओगे, then you will see the success in there. Now you see what ChatGPT. You ask for what bench sales recruiter needs to do, and it will give so many things, and you are going to teach it. Now, how you have trained ChatGPT, that is how it is going to answer. And again, day-to-day issue management, day-to-day time management, day-to-day frequency management, day-to-day attention management, वो कौन सिखाएगा? Now, when I say attention management, if you are working as a bench sales recruiter and your current age is below 28 or you are around 30, you fall in Gen Z category. Okay. Now, people who have more than 30, 35 years of age now, they are at a lead role or manager role in that kind. Understood? तो अभी हम लोग मिलेनियल से थे, ठीक है? हम लोग मिलेनियल एज. नाउ यू आर एट जेन जी. इफ यू आर एट बॉर्न बिटवीन 2000 कब से 12 से लेके एंड 2012 टू या उसका क्या तो भी एज है. लेट मी चेक इट आउट. जेन जी age, yeah, so it is 1997 to 2012. If you're born between 1997 to 2012, you are in that category. ठीक है? अब सीख किससे रहे हो, किससे सीख रहे हो? You are learning from your senior who might be telling you few things, and you are sitting beside that individual and looking at how the person is doing. Now, is it guaranteed that the person who is teaching you everything 100%? एक पहला चीज है, ठीक है? Second thing is, they have a different environment. मतलब your senior 5 years 10 years आपसे जो भी बड़ा है, दूसरे environment से आया है, और आप लोग दूसरे environment से हो. Now, when I said about attention management, that's very much important for recruiters at this point of time if you are doing hands-on people. Why? Because there are so many things which is going to distract from your focus. ये मैं strategy को नहीं गया अभी तक, ठीक है? सेल स्ट्रेटजीज को हम अभी तक गए नहीं है. and we are discussing more of attention management, because जितना भी strategy सीख लो, skill सीख लो, framework, process, you know everything, and when you do not have a proper attention to attend that, then what's point in that? Making sense what I'm saying? Put that in the comment box if it is making sense to you. Attention management, patience, and repetition. If you have three things with you, you will be successful. And another thing, if you are currently working in bench sales, you started your career and you have spent 6 months, one thing is, don't listen to outside people, whatever they say, because they say anything. For example, market is not good, we are going to lose our job, AI is going to take over our career, anything, right? Anything it is. जब हो होगा तब वो होगा, ठीक है? Don't need to panic. Within the time, whatever that you have in your hand, focus on your patience, focus on your attention management, focus on discipline, that you do it continuously. Okay, now you would say, sir, is US staffing, bench sales is a good career? Okay, we'll discuss about that. And unknown Bolly asking, sir, training price? Yeah, so yeah, we have a digital recording program and live 101 mentorship program as well. So you will find the phone number. Okay, so here I'm going to put the phone number. So that is a WhatsApp number you can connect. Okay, 9492147723. All right, I have connected you here, so you can take it. All right, this is a WhatsApp number, you may WhatsApp it. All right. हाँ, तो कहा था हमने about your attention thingy, right? Now you might be thinking, sir, why you are talking about so many things? ये तो कुछ strategy कुछ दे दो, कुछ tips दे दो. भाई वही तो कर रहा हूँ मैं. No, do you think there is a abracadabra mantra that you go tomorrow morning and अब सिस्टम खोल के बैठ के abracadabra मंत्रा पढ़ लिए और अपने आप से रिक्वायरमेंट आ गया और आपने सबमिट कर दिए विद इन 24 आवर्स और 2 days 48 आवर्स प्लेसमेंट आ गया? ऐसा होता है क्या? नहीं. So in this generation primarily, okay, those who are working hands on and those who are managing these people, you have to be very much careful and very much strategic in doing your work, people. This is what I can say. Now we'll go to the next steps. Okay, why it is important? Because currently those recruiters who are working 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, okay, 5 years, जो भी है experience hands on, what I have seen is इनको ना रिजल्ट जल्दी जल्दी चाहिए, immediately they want things to happen, and these people focus more on instant. Okay, जल्दी जल्दी, right? Instant कुछ लिख लिया, instant कहां से मिल गया, instant कहां से बना दिया, रेडीमेड, I would say रेडीमेड चीजें अगर है तो they just want to use it, like the apps, right? You want to just use ready-made app to book your food, buy something from Blinkit, किसी से बात करना है, ready-made WhatsApp है, मैसेज करे, chat, and it went there. You see that? This instant gratification, instant चीजें जो हो रहा है ना, these things created such an environment. When we are going to work, the same sort of environment being expected by these people subconsciously. मैंने 5 बंदों को रिप्लाई मैसेज किया, किसी ने रिप्लाई नहीं किया. I have applied to 10 position, nobody is replied. I have sent 10 follow-up messages, nobody is replying. I sent 10 15 भूल जाओ, 5 LinkedIn messages, nobody is replying. Now you able to connect what I'm saying? ये impatience जो है ना, कहां से build हो रहा है? It is from the environment. Now everything is like, you know, within short period of time they wanted to see, अब जल्दी जल्दी मेरे को पैसा बनाना है, जल्दी जल्दी प्लेसमेंट करना है, जल्दी जल्दी प्रमोशन मिलना है मुझे, everything has to be fast within short span of time. Why? Because there is no patience for this generation to wait for the things to come from, you know, beginning to the fruition stage. इसलिए you see shorts, reels, फास्ट जो कि हम स्क्रॉल कर सकते हैं, जल्दी जल्दी हमें कुछ मिल जाए. That environment created this sort of attitude again. Now, if these sort of expectation से ये लोग अगर काम को जा रहे हैं और ऊपर कौन बैठा है, मिलेनियल्स, उसके ऊपर उससे सीनियर बैठे हैं. अब वो लोग कैसे जनरेशन से आए हैं, ये शॉर्ट्स वगैरह या तो फिर एवरीथिंग अवेलेबल ऐसे वाला सिनेरियो नहीं है उधर. दे हैव डन थिंग्स बाय देमसेल्फ, दे नो इट नीड्स टू बी डन मल्टीपल टाइम्स, एक फॉलो थ्रू करना है. दे केम फ्रॉम दैट, phase. Now that's where your team, your expectation, your working with, your engagement with them, kuch bhi you can add it, right? Your collaboration with your team is contradicting. अब वो जो कह रहे हैं, यहाँ पे जो सुन रहे हैं, वो मिसमैच हो रहा है. Why? Because of the generation gap, because of the way they experience, because of they compare their world with this world, and these people are not, current people are not able to understand what they are saying. So if you are a manager, if you are a CEO, you have a team and currently bunch of people working under you, old school method, old school environment, you have to change first from the top level. Okay, top to bottom I'm talking about. And that's a very, that's a lengthy process of changing the process, how you do it. And now let's come back to individual people. You are working in staffing company, either you are a recruiter or you are a bench sales. This is more to do with sales and marketing people. You are working in an industry, this is not just send an email, sending content, forwarding resumes, ये वाला job आप नहीं कर रहे हो. You are in a hardcore recruiting, hardcore marketing and sales environment where people want relation, people want genuinity, people want trust. सिस्टम के पीछे बैठ के कोई भी कुछ भी लिख सकता है. Now, few years back, people used to think कि क्या लिखना है, क्या नहीं लिखना है, थोड़ा सा भी ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक हो जाता था इधर उधर. Now with the usage of AI, chat GPT, auto generation of email draft, now it has created so much of chaos that उसका जो ओरिजिनलिटी जो था ना, उसका जो essence in that email, that started missing. If you are one of that individual who is relying on AI, chat GPT to draft emails for you and you just tweak few things, remember, you will not get much success because you are not the only one who is doing it. Now it is popularly used. Everybody is able to understand the AI written, GPT written content. Unless you differentiate yourself, unless you create your position, authority, it is difficult for you to compete in this market, people. मैं तो similarity बता रहा हूँ. Now you understand and put that in the question if you have anything else, if you want to know more, because I'm talking about similarity. Similarity doesn't help you make money. Similarity doesn't help you generate your roles. Only a unique individual will do that. First is copying things, doing it, making everybody knows it, right? The GPT generated है, मतलब GPT generator है तो भाई what is that, you have for me then? It is something like you are chatting to your friend, but that is not your friend, but some AI bot is replying to you. आप बात करोगे क्या उससे? कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए तो ठीक है, लेकिन you cannot just discuss things like that, right? Now, over relying on the GPT or AI content, क्या हुआ है? People not able to know that why the email did not get engagement. ठीक है, आप बताओगे सर हमारा टाइम सेव हो रहा है, हम लोग जीपीटी से कॉपी कर रहे हैं और ईमेल भेज रहे हैं, चलो ठीक है, 100 ईमेल भेज रहे हो, व्हाट इज द रिप्लाई परसेंटेज? व्हाट इज द रिप्लाई परसेंटेज? रिप्लाई परसेंटेज 20% है, परफेक्ट। 20% कितना सबमिशन हो रहा है? एक सबमिशन हो रहा है, परफेक्ट। नाउ 100 ईमेल को 20% रेशियो है एंड 1 सबमिशन, हाउ कैन यू मेक द 20% टू 40%, 40% टू 50%? क्या स्ट्रैटेजी लगाओगे अभी? आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? ओवर रिलायंट ऑन एआई क्या हो रहा है कि अपना जो क्रिएटिव ब्रेन है ना, वो धीरे धीरे श्रिंक हो रहा है। पीपल, you need to understand, and you are currently in a position, you are currently in a role, in a generation where there is a lot of opportunity. अब आप लोग सीनियर रिक्रूटर हो या फिर जूनियर रिक्रूटर हो, then there is a lead, then there is a manager, then there is a senior manager, then director, then AVP. So many opportunities are there. Now my question is, are you just you are exhausting yourself in at your current role, or you are preparing for your next growth? Two question, two reality, right? There are people who work for existence, there are people who work for growth. What kind of person you are? Put that in the comment box, and your answer will tell what is that you are in. Are you someone working for existence, or are you someone who is currently moving towards success, growth? Put that in the comment box. Meanwhile, let me read it out. Hey Vamshi, I have around 2 years of experience in IT recruiting. From past few months, I'm facing a lot of low response from candidates, whether it is a phone, email, LinkedIn, RPS. You see that? Now, this is the case. The first question you should ask, low response, are you able to connect to the person as if you are talking their language? For example, most of the time when we connect with people, we write emails according to the things, according to the way that we want. And here is something you need to know. WIIFM क्या है? WIIFM, what's in it for me? इसमें मेरे लिए क्या है? What is that? Put that in the comment box. WIIFM, what's in it for me? Now Vamshi, each time you connect with people, prior to that you ask this question. If the reader will ask WIIFM, what's in it for me, so what is that the candidate will get it? आया समझ में? Exactly, what's in it for me. If the reader asks this question, what's in it for me, अब वंशी ने ईमेल भेजा है और मुझे, मैं अगर ओपन करके पढ़ूंगा, ये सबकॉन्शियसली होता है, राइट? इट हैपेंस सबकॉन्शियसली. व्हाट्स इन इट फॉर मी? नाउ हियर same thing, okay, everybody who is watching, what is WIIFM? You are watching this live video because subconsciously you are waiting, or you are expecting something that you are going to get that will be beneficial for you here in this video, right? And that is exactly what I'm delivering. आया समझ में? If I would start talking about that, guys, I have 20 years of experience in recruiting, I was a manager in Randstad Technologies. Then I become a director. I was making more than 30 lakh salary there. Now I have built coaching business which I'm making pretty good money, and I have these many clients that I'm working. अब क्या बोले क्या what is this happening here? I will tell that hey I have purchased these many lands and I am building a house for me. अब मेरे लिए एक नया कार खरीदा है. आप बोलोगे सर क्या किस चीज के लिए आप लाइव कर रहे हो, ये पूरा अगर ब्राग ही करना है तो. मेकिंग सेंस व्हाट आई एम सेइंग पीपल? बिफोर आई स्टार्टेड, आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट पीपल? पुट दैट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स इफ यू आर वाचिंग लाइव और रिप्ले, कुछ भी हो आप देख रहे हो तो. बिकॉज वट एवर आई एम टेलिंग यू हियर, आई हैव डन इट और आई एम डूइंग इट. इफ आई वुड नॉट हैव आस्क्ड WIIFM, अब अगर लाइव देखने वाले मेरे जो व्यूअर्स हैं, if they ask this question, मेरे लिए क्या है, what's in it for me, what is that they're going to get? And that made me to identify the content. This is what I'm going to talk. And इस वीडियो के लिए टाइटल क्या लगाएंगे, डिस्क्रिप्शन क्या लगाएंगे, फिर how I'm going to engage. Are you getting my point, people? Because whatever I'm doing, I'm telling you the same thing. Now put this into the context of emailing. क्या आप लोग ऐसे सोच रहे हो क्या? एक रिक्वायरमेंट भेजने से पहले, कैंडिडेट का हॉट लिस्ट भेजने से पहले, कुछ भी क्वेश्चन भेजने से पहले WIIFM दे पूछ रहे हो क्या? नो 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 नो. Everybody is focused inwards. This is my job. Let me know if you are available. This is my consultant. Let me know if you have open jobs. Do you have any updates for my consultant? Do you have any interview request for my consultant? Is it making sense? Everybody, put that in the comment box. The moment you forget WIIFM, you will not able to connect your reader. Vamshi, did I answer your question? This could be one thing you might have to work with. तब जाके आप लोगों को कॉन्टेक्स्ट मिलेगा, बेस मिलेगा कि भाई उनको लिखना क्या है, भेजना क्या है, मैसेजिंग कैसा होना है, ईमेल कैसे लिखना है, उसमें व्हाट इज दैट आई नीड टू mention, what is that I need to put in my email, what is that I have to tell over the phone. Earlier people used to write, then they edit, then while they are editing they think. What is that? राइट ईमेल पहले बैठ के लिख दो, ईमेल कंटेंट, ड्राफ्ट, टेम्पलेट, कुछ भी, फिर अपने हिसाब से एडिट करो, फिर सोचो कि भाई ये ठीक है कि नहीं है. दैट इज द ओल्ड स्कूल मेथड. न्यू स्कूल मेथड व्हाट? फर्स्ट थिंक what is the WIIFM, what my reader wants, and that too what is that I'm going to write in a short manner that can get so many things for the reader. Short, जैसे shorts reels आप पढ़ रहे हो ना, like that. So the moment you understand that, you break a bigger code, तब मजा आएगा. Now you are talking your reader's language. Now you are connecting with reader's emotion. Do you get my point, what I'm saying? Now, once you do that, you know exactly who are your candidates, how to communicate with them, and what should be your content. जब तक आप क्या उसको चाहिए पता नहीं है, तो चैट जीपीटी को क्या पूछोगे भाई आप कंटेंट बनाने के लिए? मेकिंग सेंस? Emotional world. Hello sir, how are you? I'm doing wonderful. Appreciate your concern. Emotional world. It's my English week, so where can I learn English? भाई weak spelling ही गलत लिख दिए तो फिर और क्या है? You need to improve so much. You need to improve so damn much. Okay, don't take me wrong. Weak की जगह WEAK लिखना है भाई, तुम weak ही गलत लिख दिए तो I know you are so much of weak. ठीक है? And yes, don't take me wrong. So you have to improve. You have to improve. So there are so many YouTube videos यार. जब मैंने ना अपना रिक्रूटिंग स्टार्ट किया था अराउंड 2005-6 पे, उस टाइम आई डिड नॉट नो आई डिड नॉट नो हाउ टू यूज इंटरनेट, गूगल कैसे यूज करना है, पता नहीं, कुछ भी पता नहीं है। अब यार तुम लोगों के हाथ में स्मार्टफोन है, सो मेनी थिंग्स आर देयर, राइट? So the same question what you asked, where I can learn English in Google, you will get so many things. Okay, no need to worry. Don't disappoint because you do not know how to speak English. You have to. You should feel proud. You should feel proud of yourself that you have identified your weakness, and in the public platform you have asked how can I improve my English. भाई ये guts का मामला होता है, and you have that guts, you have that eagerness to learn, move forward. You have that fire within कि what should I do. I really appreciate that. अब ढंग से होने दो, सही गलत होने दो. You did not stop that what people will think, what Suman sir will think, but you asked, and that shows me how serious you are. And any skill can be learned. अब कोई भी स्किल सीख सकते हैं, ऐसा कोई नहीं है, ठीक है? ओनली थिंग इज दैट यू नीड टू डेडिकेट योर टाइम एंड योर फोकस. आई एम श्योर यू विल बी अ वेरी गुड इंग्लिश स्पीकर. नो नीड टू वरी. एंड कमिंग बैक टू द क्या चीज, WIFM, right? We have done with that. Now, guys, if you're working in bench sales, right? आप हॉटलिस्ट बना रहे हो, पोस्ट कर रहे हो, कैंडिडेट का डिटेल समझ रहे हो, एंड यू आर गेटिंग अ जॉब रिक्वायरमेंट, and there are people who take the job requirement resume, put that in chat GPT and create exact summary and create resume according to the resume. So many things are currently happening, right? There are two types of bench sales people. One, website based bench sales. Another is relationship based bench sales. Okay, one is वेबसाइट बेस्ड बेंच सेल्स, मतलब कुछ भी आए तो आप ऑनलाइन अप्लाई किए, पोस्ट कहां से देखे तो यू अप्लाइड, someone replied in the group, you replied. That is one way. Another way is relationship based. That is you have your own vendor base. अपना, जो कह सकते हो अपना. अब मैं कह सकता हूं आप लोगों को अपना, आप मेरा अपना मानो नहीं मानो वो सेकेंडरी है. मैं आप लोगों को, मेरा 27,000 जो भी सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं, आई फील माई ओन, एंड आई ऑलवेज थिंक भाई WIIFM उन लोगों को क्या चाहिए, उसी हिसाब से मैं कंटेंट बनाता हूँ, ठीक है? अब बेंच सेल्स को क्या चाहिए, रिक्रूटर्स हैं, फीमेल्स हैं, फीमेल मैरिड है, अनमैरिड है, फैमिली मेंबर्स हैं, किसी को कोई जूनियर लेवल है, सीनियर है, मैनेजर है, CEOs हैं. That's what I think, consider, and I create content for them. The same way, if you are a bench sales, if you're a recruiter, who are your audience? I'm creating content is equals to value. That's what I focus. अब आप लोगों को एक भी कुछ helpful मिल रहा है, तो that's a value that you are getting, right? Like that, when you are at your work, so what kind of value that you are providing to your audience? That is the second question. अब वैल्यू क्या प्रोवाइड करें सर? वही, हमें सिर्फ मांगने का आदत है, देने का आदत तो है ही नहीं, किसने सिखाया नहीं है, ना मैनेजर ने सिखाया, ना लीड ने सिखाया, ना ओनर ने सिखाया. सिर्फ मांगो जाके, नेटवर्क बढ़ाओ, कनेक्ट इन लिंक्डइन, गेट ईमेल्स, एक्सटेंशंस यूज करो, यू विल गेट फोन नंबर्स एंड ईमेल्स, ग्रैब देयर ईमेल्स, क्रिएट लिस्ट और बम्बार्ड करो अपने जो जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स है, अगर कोई कैंडिडेट्स हैं तो. मतलब ऑलवेज इन द आस्किंग एंड. भाई मेरे, तेरे पास कुछ है क्या रिक्वायरमेंट, कोई ओपन जॉब्स, क्या वेंडरशिप कर सकते हैं क्या, दिस थिंग. डिड यू एवर फ्लिप द क्वेश्चन? अरे हमेशा हम ही मांग रहे हैं. what if I can give them? Did you understand what I'm saying? And that giving is in the sales. That's it. When you give something to your audience, ट्रस्ट बिल्ड होता है. ट्रस्ट आई समझ में? या सो इमोशनल वर्ल्ड इज सेइंग, मैंने आपकी वीडियो 2024 से देखना स्टार्ट किया है और हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा. यू सी दैट? दिस इज व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, ट्रस्ट. ना मैं इमोशनल वर्ल्ड को जानता हूं पर्सनली, ना इमोशनल वर्ल्ड मुझे जानते हैं. ठीक है? आर यू एबल टू लिसन टू मी गाइस? क्योंकि मेरे को यहाँ पे इंटरनेट का कुछ लोचा दिख रहा है. योर कनेक्शन इज unstable. Is it? Can you guys hear me? Put that in the comment box. Yeah, I think all is good. Yeah. ठीक है? So neither I know emotional world nor emotional world knows me personally. I don't know his name or her name. But what makes that person to put that in the comment box, that that person has been watching since a year long, and it, you know, something valuable the person is getting. क्योंकि इंटेंशन, राइट, कुछ तो वैल्यू ऐड करना है. As a salesperson, what is that value that we are adding to our audience? That is another thing that you need to understand, people. By one thing is clear, okay? If you are currently working in bench sales recruiting, वो जो जल्दी जल्दी चीजें हो जाना, शॉर्ट्स की तरह इंफॉर्मेशन मुझे मिल जाना, एक शॉट का एक नोटिफिकेशन इधर से आया, एक चार्ट, एक व्हाट्सएप का नोटिफिकेशन आया, दूसरा कोई मैसेज आया, दूसरा कोई टेक्स्ट मैसेज, दूसरा किसी ने कॉल कर लिया, एंड your attention is like scattered here and there. That kind of attitude doesn't work in this industry, period. अगर आप अपना फोन को 8-9 hours कंट्रोल कर सकते हो, इमोशंस को, रिंग हो, मैसेज हो, कुछ भी होने दो भाई. मैंने, इफ आई लॉग्ड इन एट 6:30 till 9 o'clock मुझे छूना ही नहीं है. Till I get one submission, I'm not going to touch my phone. Till my dinner break, I'm not going to touch my phone. अगर ऐसा वाला एटीट्यूड आपने क्रिएट नहीं किया, कल के दिन बहुत में दिक्कत में फंसोगे. मार्क माय वर्ड्स. दिक्कत में फंसोगे, वो तो पक्का है. कल के दिन इफ यू ग्रो टू योर नेक्स्ट लेवल, यू विल हैव अ बिगर प्रॉब्लम मैनेजिंग पीपल अंडर यू, जो क्योंकि उनका भी ऐसा ही दिमाग रहेगा. सो I have mentioned the subject line. What is that? Ben sales success. First, जो मैंने प्रोसेस WIFM का, फिर ऑडियंस, अटेंशन गैदरिंग का, वो वाला तो ठीक है. Another one you need to know is build your own way of working. Right? Who was that asking question? कौन, वंशी था क्या? नहीं, अंकित था. Ankit and whoever is looking at the conversation now. Recruiting industry जो है ना, recruiting companies that they have internal processes, but how you should work, मतलब ethically how you should work, उसका कोई process नहीं होता है. मतलब आप can, for example, you are a bench sales recruiter, a candidate is given to you for marketing. ठीक है, मतलब ये कैंडिडेट है, समझ लो. कैंडिडेट दे दिया आपको मार्केट करने के लिए. रिक्रूटर हो, ये रिक्वायरमेंट दे दिया गया मार्केट करने के लिए, ये रिक्वायरमेंट दे दिया मार्केट करने के लिए. How you are getting resumes, how you are placing a candidate, how you are doing things, they don't care. Now that's one of the benefits. Because when I was working as a recruiter, and when I got an opportunity to work with the second largest recruiting company in the world, Randstad Technologies, I got an opportunity to lead multiple teams, juniors, seniors, सबको lead किया मैंने. What I have learned there is, आपको एक टास्क दिया जाएगा और टास्क से एसोसिएट व्हाटएवर द आउटपुट दैट इज बीन एक्सपेक्टेड। मतलब ये टीम है, ये टीम को लीड करो और मेक देम परफॉर्म्ड लाइक दैट। ये कैंडिडेट है, टेक द कैंडिडेट एंड प्लेस देम। कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, हाउ यू गो टू डू इट, दैट्स यू हेडेक। अब इतना फ्रीडम है, डोंट यू थिंक इट्स सच ए वंडरफुल प्लेस पीपल? फॉर मी तो वो तो फ्रीडम है भाई, सच्चा फ्रीडम है फॉर श्योर। नाउ if you build your own frameworks, if you build your own strategies to overcome any sort of situation, अब कौन वंशी का इश्यू था कि he has 2 years of experience. I'm reading the comment, okay? And from past few months I'm facing a lot of low response from candidates, whether phone pay, email, LinkedIn, कुछ भी होने दो, low response from the candidate that he's getting. It is a now two things, right? It can be a problem or it can be a symptom of a bigger problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? Put that in the comment box. It can be no response, you think that can be a problem. इसलिए वंशी पूछा कि सर ये दिक्कत है when low response is a problem for me. If I ask, for example, Vamshi is saying, sir, headache is a problem for me. And if I'm a doctor, what if the headache is a symptom of a bigger problem? हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है? Put that in the comment box. Low response is a problem for you because you are looking at the problem. Emails भेजो, कोई reply नहीं करे, connect कर रहा हूँ, reply नहीं कर रहा, phone कर रहा हूँ, reply नहीं कर रहा. That's a problem. What if that is a symptom of a problem? Maybe the way you are doing it is causing this no response. Maybe from the अब कौन से फ्रीक्वेंसी से आप, कौन से मूड, कौन से एटीट्यूड से आप रीच कर रहे हो, या फिर what you are reaching could be a issue that is causing this. Do you see that? अब हेडेक जो है वो नींद कम होने से भी आ सकता है, ब्रेन ट्यूमर से भी आ सकता है. Now how do you know what is your headache is? Is it making sense people what I'm saying? Put that in the comment box. क्योंकि एक चीज अगर कुछ हो रहा है ना, you have to go to the root cause why this is happening. सेराडन या तो फिर कुछ हेडेक का टैबलेट खा लिया, कम हो गया, फिर से आ गया, मतलब this is not the problem, this is symptom of a bigger problem. Making sense everybody? You have to go to the root, and that is how my coaching programs and when I work with recruiters, my clients, I go deep. It is not that it is like allopathy, it should be more of a homeopathy. It should go to the roots. Understand? And coming back to the individuals, since this industry doesn't have a tough rigid rules, okay, you can create your own code. Like Vamshi is having a low response issue. If he finds a crack, he finds a code and that cracks the issue, nobody can stop your success. Don't just rely on others frameworks, others ideas. अब तुम्हारे पास तो बहुत से resources हैं. Everybody is providing things and every way there is information available. So at this point of time for the people, there is no information problem, but there is execution problem. अब यहां पे लोगों को इंफॉर्मेशन का दिक्कत नहीं है, एग्जीक्यूट करने का दिक्कत है. Do you agree with me? Put that in the comment box, people. That's what you need to understand. ये बिना इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है इसलिए आप फेल हो रहे हो. नो 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 नो. शायद एग्जीक्यूट जहां पे हो रहा है ना, वहां पे आप ज्यादा फोकस नहीं कर रहे हो. Could be that, could be the reason. Now, if you crack that code, you will be highly successful. Why? नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को आप मैनेज कर सकते हो, कंट्रोल कर सकते हो, लीड कर सकते हो. नाउ इफ यू आर एट मैनेजर लेवल, if you are a manager, any managers are here, put that in the comment box. If you are a manager, you have to change your leadership management style. Rather than commanding, you have to become coaching. कमांडिंग मोड से आप कोचिंग मोड को चेंज करना है, बिकॉज द काइंड ऑफ पीपल यू माइट बी मैनेजिंग, दे आर डेफिनेटली विद इन दिस जेन जी कैटेगरीज, एंड दे वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस दैट रियल चेंज, दे वांट टू सी. अब शॉर्ट्स जैसा है ना, शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ टाइम, दे वांट टू सी सक्सेस. If you are a manager of recruiting team, if you're a manager of bench sales, look at this attitude. You need to change your way of working from commanding, managing, ordering se leke, you need to come back to coaching, you need to come back to appreciating, you should come back to, you know, short connecting. Matlab, you need to ensure that your team understands the reason behind the act that they are doing, people. You are asking for some reports, you are asking them to connect to 5-10 people, you are asking them to mass email. ये है ऑर्डर. अब वो लोगों को समझाओ कि क्यों ये जरूरत है, why you should do it. And as a leader, as a manager, as a company owner, before you order, before you command, this generation want to see and learn rather than listen and learn. Understand? The people that you are currently managing could be, they don't want to see and learn, they don't want to listen and learn, but they want to see and learn. Now this brings the leader who leads by example. आप करके दिखाओ कि ऐसे होता है, उनको सिनेरियो बताओ, खुद करके दिखाओ कहने से पहले कि दिस इज हाउ इट इज बीन डन. Now that's where you are going to build, you are going to win the trust, build the strong relationship bond between your team and yourself. तब वो लोग आप जो भी कहेंगे वो कर लेंगे. People don't like, वो दिन चला गया कि ये मेरा मैनेजर है, ये मेरा बॉस है, इसका जॉब टाइटल ऐसा है इसलिए उसको रेस्पेक्ट देना है. They give a damn about it now. They don't care. अब ज्यादा उधर उधर हुआ तो जॉब छोड़ के चले जाएंगे वो लोग. They don't care. And those people, अब जो जेन जी हैं, अब और मैनेजर सुन रहे हो, they want an environment where they can freely do things, and they are in an environment where mentorship, coaching, training, appreciation, their growth, everything visible. ऐसा वाला environment बनाओ, प्लेसमेंट अपने आप आएंगे. What you are feeding to your team is ultimately going to show the results, people. That's what it is. And if you want to be successful as a manager, if you want to be a CEO who wants to be successful in your organization, it is you individually cannot do, it is your people, they can help you to reach where you want to reach. You cannot do by yourself. अपने आप से थोड़े ना आप सक्सेस बन जाओगे. कितना प्लेसमेंट करोगे? अगर तुम्हारे पास टीम नहीं है तो किस चीज का मैनेजर हो? A company, a successful company built by the people. Now don't focus on building the company, but focus on building people. जब आपने ऐसा इंसान बना दिया ना, आपका ग्रोथ को कोई नहीं रोक सकता है. That is something hidden thing that you need to know, people. जो कमांडिंग, डर दिखा के, टॉर्चर करके, माइक्रो मैनेजमेंट, इट वोंट वर्क एट ऑल. वो हमारा जनरेशन साथ चला गया. ओके, वो हमारे जनरेशन, पीपल बोर्न प्रायर टू 2000, people who born 1995 के पहले जो पैदा हुए थे, फॉर दोज पीपल ये वाला एटीट्यूड ठीक था. But people from 96 to 2012 and now, attitude has changed. Now you got to change your leadership skills as well. So when you make your difficulties as your redirection points, instead of thinking this is a rejection and increase your self-doubt, you focus more on this rejection is a kind of redirection for me. Kis taraf ishara kar raha hai, what I should be doing. So every rejection will be a redirection for you. And as long as you are true to yourself, as long as you're true to your goal, this will help you reach your destination. All right. So I hope you got some golden nuggets here in this conversation. If you're watching live, put that in the comment box. What are your best takeaways? And if you're watched a replay, do let me know in the chat and I'm going to read it to you. All right. And you have any questions, let me know and see if I can answer. Yeah. We'll have 4 more minutes. I'll stay here and see. It is around 1 hour that I'm connected to you people. So, and another request is anything specific that you wanted me to come with, definitely we'll connect and discuss live. All right. And yep. So any questions? Yeah, no problem. So I'll see if I can come here more frequently so that we'll have a better learning here. So meanwhile, how you are using WIFM, how you are using finding a framework, how you are using connecting with people, if you can share that with an example in this chat with me, I'll be so happy, because I love people who are connected with me and I always wish you a wonderful career, and I would love to see you as a winner. So आपका progress अगर यहाँ पे आप बता रहे हो, and we collaboratively, we both helping each other if we are moving forward and other people also learning, imagine how wonderfully this whole industry will grow. Got it? All right, we'll come again with more such tips, strategies again in the coming videos lives. And till then, have a wonderful time, and don't forget to mention whatever you want, you think will help people grow, to mention in the comments. All right, people. And before I go, understand that any skill that currently is stopping you your growth and you think that is your weakness, that can be learned and that can be mastered. So it is just not the talent that will make people success. Remember that. कोई भी स्किल होने दो, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आप वीक हो, focus time, learn, execute, try, repeat, you will be successful in that. Okay, don't think that only talented people are successful and hard work करने से कुछ फायदा नहीं है. No. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Remember that. All right, see you again. Take care. Bye bye.